Hello friends, welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today I'm starting kind of a new thing. I've been looking for just the right setup. I've wanted to start a project with the 1950 WHIZ kids, the Philadelphia Phillies, the National League pennant winners, for a long time. And I'm getting really close to being ready to start a replay. Some of it I'll be doing online. Some of it I'll do offline as well. Probably some kind of blend. When I do a replay that I'm really serious about, I like to get source material that will help me with that. And I've got some stuff on the WHIZ kids. This is a Who's Who in Baseball from 1951, and I got it for $5. I look for stuff like this to give me a sense. I've got the Sabre book on the WHIZ kids. I've got the Robin Roberts book about the WHIZ kids. But I'm also looking for stuff from the time to give me a sense of how the players were viewed, how the race was understood in the National League, which was a very tight race in 1950. I've got some other stuff coming in the mail that I'll show you when I get it. But I like to, if I'm really serious about a replay, I like to get some other source material. Not spending a lot of money, but looking for stuff that's cheap, but that will tell me about the season and the players in that time. I find that keeps me motivated to keep going, and it definitely holds my interest, and it helps me to look at the players a little differently. And so I'll share that with you as well. Anyway, I'm going to be using Fall Classic Baseball. I may be using a couple different game engines for this replay, but I'm starting out with Fall Classic. I have Status Pro for the 50 season. I've also got Replay Classic for the 50 season, so I might do some alternating. I'm not sure yet. Or I might stick with Fall Classic the whole way. I don't know. We'll see. So to start with, I'm having the 1950 Phillies take a little bit of a trip through the American League. Kind of get me used to the players and the ratings and all that good stuff. And then in a few weeks, I'll be starting the season proper, the championship season. Today is the first game of that trip through the American League, and we are in Fenway Park for the Phillies to play a very good Boston Red Sox team that was incredibly powerful offensively and almost won the 1950 American League pennant. The pitcher for the Red Sox will be their ace, Mel Parnell, and the pitcher for the Phillies will be Robin Roberts. So we have a chance for a good pitching duel here in Fenway Park. So, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to check out channel membership. In the description for this video is a link that you can follow and find out all the good stuff that happens when you are a member of my channel. Discounts on the secondary store, free cards every month, exclusive videos, World Series replays that I do, others projects. I have a King of the Hill project going on that side of the channel as well with Stratomatic. All sorts of, and comparison videos between different baseball sims. So lots of good stuff going on the members side of the channel as well. I encourage you to take a look at that. It's in the description for this video. All right, let's get to the starting lineups for today's game. For the visiting Red Sox here in Fenway Park today, leading off at first base is Eddie Waitkus. Batting second in left field, Richie Ashburn. Batting second in center field is Richie Ashburn. Batting third in left field, Dick Sisler. Batting fourth in right field, Del Ennis. Batting fifth at third base, Willie Jones. Batting sixth at shortstop, Granny Hamner. Batting 7th, the catcher, Andy Semenick. And batting 8th, the second baseman, Mike Goliat. On the mound, it's Robin Roberts. In 1950, Robin Roberts had 39 starts, 21 complete games, 304 innings, a 20-11 record, and of course he won their biggest game of the season over the Dodgers on the last game of the regular season. For the homestanding Red Sox, I want to share with you some of these numbers for the Red Sox. They won 94 games, which matches their Pythagorean formula number. But look at the runs scored. They scored 1,027 runs, and they gave up 804. So this team could hit, and the pitching, well, not so much. All right, but they still won 94 times. The Red Sox lineup, Dom DiMaggio leads off in the center. Johnny Pesky bats second at third base. Ted Williams bats third in left field. Vern Stevens bats fourth. He'll play short. Al Zarilla will bat fifth in right field. Bobby Doerr will bat sixth at second base. Billy Goodman bats seventh. He'll play first base. And Matt Batts will do the catching and bat eighth. On the mound, it's Mel Parnell, the left-hander. 31 starts, 249 innings, 21 complete games. He was 18-10 with 3 saves just for fun in 1950. All right, we are ready to go with the Phillies and Red Sox. And there's our cards. All right, so we're going to use a combination of the dice and the fast action deck. And here we go with Eddie Waitkus against Mel Parnell. That's a 32. Oh, we got to see what kind of stuff they've got, don't we? Here's Parnell. He has A stuff. And Robin Roberts has A stuff as well. All right, so we rolled a 32, which for Parnell will be an out. It's hit in the air to right field. Al Zarilla is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Here comes Richie Ashburn. Whitey comes to the plate. Parnell kicks and deals. That's a 34. It's going to be a base hit for Richie Ashburn to left field. Ted Williams collects it and throws it back in. Bringing up Dick Sisler. Getting all my lefties in a row here against Parnell to see what kind of platooning I might want to do or movement in the batting order against left-handers. The pitch from Parnell to Sisler. Hit in the air to right. One more chance for Al Zarilla, and there's 2 gone in the first. Del Ennis is up with Ashburn still on first base. Parnell, the stretch and the delivery to Del Ennis is popped up. Wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Billy Goodman is under it in fair territory, and he puts it away for out number 3. So Parnell with a successful first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. With no score at Fenway Park, Dom DiMaggio coming up against Robin Roberts. Roberts kicks and deals. That's a 36, and that will be a ground ball to Mike Goliat. He's up with it and throws to Waitkus for out number 1. Johnny Pesky at the plate. Roberts kicks and deals. That's a fly ball to left. Dick Sisler in the shadow of the monster makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Ted Williams. The pitch to the splendid Splinter is going to get to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. It's a range check. Okay, so a 53. First, we got to see if he strikes him out, which he does on a 1-3. No. So we got to do the range check. That will be a chance for an infield hit toward Eddie Waitkus at first base. So let's see what Eddie's range factor is. He's a 14. Wow. All right. And he makes the play, and he's going to flip to Roberts covering, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3, first inning for Robin Roberts. We go to the second. No score at Fenway. Mel Parnell will face Puddinhead Jones, Granny Hamner, and Andy Semenick for the Phillies in inning number 2. Parnell kicks and deals. Lofted in the air to left field. Ted Williams in his tracks is going to make the catch for out number 1. Granny Hamner coming up now. Parnell winds and delivers. This is a base hit for Granny Hamner to left field. Ted Williams collects it and throws it back in. Andy Semenick up now. 1 out, 1 on for the Phillies. Parnell the stretch. The pitch to Semenick. 54 chart. Be a wild pitch. Check. And 18. It is not a wild pitch. Next delivery is Semenick swings and hits it in the air to center. This is going to drive DiMaggio back a few steps, but he's got room and he makes the catch. Hamner returns to first, and that'll bring up Goliat with 2 outs. Parnell the stretch and the delivery. Goliat to left and deep. Back goes Williams. Warning track, wall, and makes the catch for the 3rd out. 1 more biscuit for breakfast, and Mike Goliat gives the Phillies a 2-0 lead. But no, we go to the bottom of the second, and there is no score. Vern Stevens, Al Zarilla, and Bobby Doerr coming up. 4, 5, 6 hitters in the Red Sox second. The pitch from Robin Roberts. Hi, got him on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 1 down in the second inning. Al Zarilla coming. The pitch. Base hit Zarilla. Goes to left field. Sisler throws it back in. First hit for the Red Sox. First base runner for the Red Sox. And now Bobby Doerr. 1 out, 1 on. Roberts the stretch. The pitch. Doerr swings. Line drive. Caught by Goliat. 2 down in the second. And now Billy Goodman. Billy Goodman hit .354 in 1950. Roberts the stretch and the delivery to Goodman. Fly ball to right. Del Ennis toward the line is going to make the catch, and that's going to retire Boston in inning number 2. We go to the 3rd, and we have no score at Fenway. Robin Roberts, Eddie Waitkus, Richie Ashburn coming up in the Phillies 3rd. The pitch from Mel Parnell. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Yes. Waitkus 0 for 1. 0 for 1. Yep. It's true. That nacho cheese, that's going to run right through your gastrointestinal system, my friends. You're going to be feeling that for a few days. All right, Waitkus. Parnell kicks and deals. Eddie Waitkus, comebacker, gloved by Mel. He takes a couple steps toward Goodman and throws him the ball for out number 2. Richie Ashburn singled in the first. The pitch from Parnell. This is a base hit to left field. One more time for Ted Williams to throw it back in. 2 outs. And a runner on first for Dick Sisler. Parnell the stretch and the delivery. This is the 54 chart. 1-8 on a wild pitch. No wild pitch. The next delivery to Sisler. Ground ball. Bobby Dorr. He's going to go the short way to Vern Stevens, and that's going to retire the Phillies in the third. After 2.5, we have no score at Fenway. Good pitchers duel. Robin Roberts will face Matt Batts, Mel Parnell, and Dom DiMaggio in inning number 3. Matt Batts batting 8th today. The pitch from Roberts. Hey, baked beans, gas. Roberts smokes Matt Batts, and there's one down in the third. That's the second strikeout for the Phillies ace, Mel Parnell now. Decent hitter at 194, the pitch from Roberts. Base hit for Mel Parnell. Second hit for the Red Sox. 1 out, 1 on. Here comes Dom DiMaggio. Phillies infield at double play depth. Roberts the stretch and the pitch to DiMaggio. That's going to be a base hit to center field. Mel Parnell will stop at second. There's 2 on with 1 out now for Pesky. This is Robin Roberts' first jam of the game. Phillies looking for a double play ball here. Pesky is 0 for 1. Roberts the stretch and the pitch to him. We're going to have an error check unless he strikes him out on a 1-3. He does not. The error check will be a 52. That's a test of Mike Goliat, and Goliat's error number is a 7. All right. And Goliat boots it for a 1-base error. Off the heel of his glove, the Red Sox have the bases dripping, and the absolutely wrong man coming to the plate for the Phillies liking is Ted Williams. 1 out. Phillies hoping for a 4-6-3 double play. Roberts the stretch, the pitch to Williams is hit in the air to left. Sisler moving under it. Parnell is on third. And he's tagging. Sisler is going to throw home. He is a 3. Here comes the throw from Sisler to Semenick. And Parnell slides in safely. So it's a sacrifice fly for Ted Williams. Mel Parnell just barely beat that throw. And there are runners on first and second now for Vern Stevens. There's 2 outs. Robin Roberts is a good pitch away from getting out of the mess. The stretch for Robbie, the delivery home. Ballpark check. Our first of the day. Vern Stevens is a right-handed batter. And it's to left and deep. Back goes Sisler, and it's over the monster for a 3-run home run for Vern Stevens. Red Sox take a sudden 4-0 lead on the Phillies with Zarilla up now. Zarilla's 1 for 1. The pitch from Roberts to Zarilla's ball 4. He walked him. A little bit rattled maybe by the offensive outburst. And now Bobby Dorr. Roberts the stretch and the pitch to Dorr. Ground ball Goliat. He's going to go the short way to Hamner, and that's going to retire the Red Sox in the 4th. But they get 4 runs. And 3 of them are earned. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about that. Only one is earned. No, I'm wrong about that. None are earned. 4 unearned runs cross the plate for the Red Sox in the bottom of the third. We go to the fourth with your score: Boston 4, Philadelphia nothing. Ennis, Jones, and Hamner coming for the Phillies. Might make some substitutions along the way. I'm trying to learn the team, and so we'll see what happens here. Del Ennis facing Mel Parnell. The pitch from Parnell is ball 4 to the Phillies cleanup hitter. He goes down to first base, and now Willie Jones. Willie's got an 0 for 1 day going. The pitch from Parnell to Jones. Hit in the air to center. Dom DiMaggio is there, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. Granny Hamner singled in the second. Parnell the stretch, and the delivery to Hamner, and there's a base hit to right field. Zorilla gets it back in quickly. Ennis stops at second. There's 2 Phillies aboard with 1 man out now. And Semenick coming up. Good chance for the Phillies to get on the board. Parnell, the stretch, and the delivery. This will be a ballpark check for Andy Semenick. He's a right-handed batter. Popped him up, drifting toward the stands. Billy Goodman is over toward the railing, and it's out of play. Somebody from Nashua, New Hampshire made that play. And now Semenick gets another life. Parnell the stretch and the delivery to Semenick. Ground ball. Johnny Pesky. Pesky gloves it to his left. He has no play at second. He's going to make the throw to Goodman at first to retire Semenick by 14 steps, but the runners advance to second and third. Ennis now at third. Hamner now at second. Goliat is due, and Roberts would be next. Goliat 0 for 1. Parnell the stretch and the delivery, and there's a base hit for Goliat to left field. Scoring is Ennis. Scoring is Hamner. It's a 4-2 ball game as Mike Goliat makes up for his error a little bit with a 2-run single. 4-2 Red Sox here in the fourth. Robin Roberts at the plate with Goliat at first. Parnell the stretch, the delivery to Robin Roberts. Ground ball. Stevens. He's going to go the short way to Bobby Dorr, and that's going to retire the Phillies in inning number 4. But they get 2. On a couple of hits, they leave 1. A big 2-out hit by Mike Goliat drives him home. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Red Sox 4, Phillies 2. And it's Goodman, Bats, and Parnell 7, 8, 9 coming up for Boston in the 4th inning. Roberts kicks and deals. Base hit for Goodman. This is a base hit to left field. Sisler cuts it off from going in the gap. Gets it back in. Matt Bats comes up now. Double play depth for the infield. Roberts the stretch. The pitch to Bats, and this is trouble. Gonna be to the triangle in center field. Goodman is on his horse. Ashburn running it down. Bats around second, heading for third. Goodman around third, heading home. Bats slides into third with a triple. It's 5-2 Boston with Parnell coming up. Robin Roberts on the ropes. Action in the Phillies bullpen. Ken Heinzelman starts to throw. Left-hander. All right. Roberts to Parnell with the infield in. The pitch to Mel Parnell. Base hit for Parnell. 6-2 Red Sox. And Mel Parnell is 2 for 2. DiMaggio up there now. Roberts the stretch. The pitch to him. We have an error check. Unless he strikes him out on a 1-3. He does not. 51. So we have an error check for Eddie Waitkus. His error number is a 7. And he boots it. He gloves it to his right, feeds Roberts covering, and throws it at his feet. Parnell will advance to second. DiMaggio safe on the error by Waitkus. 2 on now with still nobody out, and Pesky up. Double play depth for the infield. The pitch from Roberts. Ground ball, Willie Jones. And he's going to go to Goliath for 1. And that's all they're going to get. So DiMaggio is retired 5-4 on the fielder's choice. Parnell's safe at third. And Pesky now on at first with Ted Williams due up. Double play depth again for the Phillies infield. Williams is 0 for 1. The pitch from Roberts. Uh-oh. That's a home run chance to right field. Back goes Ennis and caught. Tagging at third and scoring is Parnell. Another sacrifice fly for Williams. And it's 7-2 Red Sox with Stevens coming up. Roberts is now fatigued. Going to try and get him out of the inning. The pitch. Base hit for Stevens. And it is a hit to center field. Pesky is on second. He will go to third. There's Red Sox at the corners again. And here comes Eddie Sawyer, and he's bringing the hook with him for Robin Roberts. All right, so it's going to be the left-hander Heinzelman. And let's see what kind of stuff Ken has. He has A stuff as well. And he is 23 games in the 50 season, 17 starts, 4 complete games, 125 innings, and a 3-9 record. He needs an out to get out of the inning. The stretch, he checks the runners. Pesky at third, Stevens at first. The pitch to the left-handed hitting Zarilla is a base hit for Zarilla. Gonna be 8-2. 8-2 Red Sox, and they're putting the hurt on. Stevens is gonna go to third. 8-2 Red Sox, another 4-run inning. Bobby Doerr comes up. You can't make errors against the 1950 Red Sox. If you do, you're going to pay for it. Bobby Doerr against Heinzelman. Doerr hits it on the ground to Hamner. He goes the short way to Goliath, and that retires the Red Sox in the 4th. But Boston gets 4 on 5 hits. They leave 2. And after 4 complete are in the books, it's Boston 8, Philadelphia 2. Let's see if the Phillies can mount a comeback against the very average Mel Parnell. It's Waitkus, Ashburn, and Sisler coming up in the Phillies' fifth. Parnell kicks and deals. Base hit for Waitkus to center field. Dom DiMaggio throws it back in. Maybe we're just going to have a good old-fashioned slugfest. Richie Ashburn is 2 for 2. Parnell the stretch and the delivery. Ashburn hits it on the ground to Pesky. He goes to Door for 1, and the relay to Goodman is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 5-4-3 around the horn double play turned by the Red Sox. And 2 gone now for Sisler. The pitch. Rain at the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. This will be a possible strikeout, 1-3. No, it's not. So we got a range check. It's Dom DiMaggio. Dom DiMaggio's range is an 11. And that drops in for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Sisler brings up Ennis. How about a long one? How about going over the monster? Ennis 0 for 1. The pitch. And this works too. Extra bases. It's going to be off the monster. To right field. Off the wall. Over Zarilla's head. Around. Let's see. Got to check Zarilla's arm. His arm is strong, but there's 2 outs, so he's going to be waved and he's going to score. So it's a double to right. Sisler scores all the way from first. Ennis picks up a ribby. It's 8-3 Red Sox. And now Willie Jones. Let's not leave a man in scoring position. Parnell the stretch. The pitch to Willie Jones. Ground ball. Pesky. He throws to Goodman, and that will retire the Phillies in the fifth. They get a run on 3 hits and leave 1. We go to the bottom of the fifth. We're halfway through. Red Sox 8, Phillies 3. Heinzelman will face Goodman, Batts, and Parnell, 7, 8, 9 in the Red Sox order in the bottom of the fifth. Goodman 1 for 2. The pitch. Base hit for Goodman to center field. Richie Ashburn throws it back in. That is hit number 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 for the Red Sox. Bats coming up now. Double play depth for the Phillies. The pitch from Heinzelman. Base hit against the left-hander. To left field. Stopping at second is Goodman. Coming up now is Parnell. Mel Parnell. Heinzelman the stretch, the delivery. Parnell squares to bunt, and he gets it down. Bunted back to Heinzelman. He turns and throws to Goliath covering first, and that will move the runners up 90 feet. Goodman to third, Batts to second. DiMaggio comes to the plate with 1 out. Heinzelman the stretch, the pitch to Dom DiMaggio. Not a walk. Hit in the air to left, but not deep. Moving in is Dick Sisler, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. Here's Pesky. Williams would be next. The pitch to Johnny Pesky is hit in the air to left. Sisler with 1 more chance, and he's going to make the catch for out number 3. So the Red Sox threaten but don't score in inning number 5. We go to the 6th. It's Boston 8, Philadelphia 3. Parnell has been in and out of trouble, but has held the lead for now. And he'll face Hamner, Semenuk, and Goliath, 6, 7, 8 in the Phillies lineup in the 6th. Mel Parnell kicks and deals. We got a range check, unless he strikes out, and he struck him out on a bender. That is strikeout number 2 for Mel Parnell. 1 gone in the 6th. Andy Semenick coming up. The pitch from Parnell is going to be an error check, unless he strikes Semenick out too. He does not. The error check is on Mel Parnell. He's a 3. He gloves it, throws to Goodman, and that's out number 2 in the 6th. Mike Goliat coming up now. Mike is 1 for 2. Heinzelman would be next. The pitch. Base hit, Goliat to center field. Dom DiMaggio throws it back in. And there's a runner with 2 gone in the 6th. Gonna let Heinzelman bat here against Parnell. A right-handed batter, a left-handed thrower, just the way I like it. The pitch from Parnell, error check, unless he strikes him out. 1-3, no. The error check is a 52. That is for Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr's error number is a 6. And he boots it. We got a 1-base error on Bobby Doerr. 2 base runners on now. Waitkus coming up. And look at this. We get a long one. We're back in it. All right. 1 for 3 is Waitkus. Parnell the stretch and the delivery popped him up. Bats throws away the mask and makes the catch in foul territory, and that ends the Phillies' 6th. We go to the bottom of 6. With your score, Boston 8, Philadelphia 3. Williams, Stevens, and Zarilla coming up in the Boston 6th. The pitch is strike 3 and a bender. Ken Heinzelman strikes out the veteran, strikes out Ted Williams, 1 down. Stevens up now. Heinzelman's pitch to him, hit in the air to left. Dick Sisler into left center is going to make the catch for out number 2. Al Zarilla with a lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch from Heinzelman. Another error check, unless he strikes him out on a 2. He does not. The error check is for Granny Hamner. And Granny Hamner made a few errors in 1950. He is a 12. And he makes the play to Waitkus for the out. We go to the 7th. Your score, Boston 8, Philadelphia 3. Ashburn, Sisler, and Ennis coming up against Mel Parnell. And getting into the Red Sox bullpen is a good idea. If the Phillies can manage to get Parnell out of there, he can face 36 batters. He's faced 28 to this point. All right, the pitch to Whitey. He's 2 for 3. Left field not deep. Ted Williams coming on, and there's 1 down. Dick Sisler's 1 for 3. Del Ennis is on deck. Parnell, ballpark check. Left-handed batter. Popped him up. And is out of play. Next delivery. Error check, unless he strikes him out on a 1-3. He almost did. A 52 is an error check for Dom DiMaggio. Dom DiMaggio's error number is an 8. Wow. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Del Ennis with 2 outs and nobody aboard in the Phillies 7th. Phillies down by 5. Ennis 1 for 2. The pitch is grounded to Bobby Doerr to his left. He gloves it and throws to Billy Goodman, and that will retire the Phillies in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. No sign of the unborn Neil Diamond. Actually, he was born, I think, by 1950. But he's not there. And he's certainly not singing Sweet Caroline at the age of 3. So it's Bobby Doerr, Billy Goodman, and Matt Batts coming up against Heinzelman in the 7th. The pitch to him is ball 4. Phillies are going to get some relief work going. And it's going to be Milo Candini of the great Candinis. Starting to throw in the bullpen. Doerr trots down to first, and Billy Goodman comes to the plate. Phillies playing for 2. The pitch. Goodman, ground ball, Hamner. He goes to Goliat for 1. The relay to Waitkus, not in time. Goodman beats the rap at first. But they retire Doerr, 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Batts now at the plate. They'll try for a double play ball on him. This one is going to be one. A tailor-made double play ball to Hamner. He goes to Goliat. The relay to Waitkus is a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turned by the Phillies. We go to the 8th with your score. Boston 8, Philadelphia 3. And I have the feeling the Phillies are not out of this yet. Willie Jones, Granny Hamner, Andy Semenuk. 5, 6, 7 coming in the Phillies 8th. Jones is 0 for 3. This is a range check. It's not a strikeout. It's going to be a range check for Pesky at third base. His range is an 11. It's going to get by him down into the left field corner. Williams has to go dig it out. Around first comes Willie Jones. He's got a leadoff double in the 8th. Here comes Hamner at 2 for 3. Action starting in the Red Sox bullpen. It's Ellis Kinder, their short relief man, among other things. Parnell the stretch. The delivery is a ground ball to Stevens to his left. Cuts it off from going up the middle, plants, and throws to Goodman for the out as Jones advances to third base. Now it's Semenuk. Infield is back. The pitch to Andy is a base hit to right field. He takes him the other way. Zorilla throws it back in. It's an 8-4 ball game now. And Goliat comes up. Moving into the on-deck circle to bat for Heinzelman is Stan Lopata. Goliat is 2 for 3. The pitch. Base hit Goliat. Center field. Stopping at second is Semenuk. The Phillies have another couple base runners on. They want to get Parnell through the inning because he's due to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Lopata to bat for Heinzelman. And Jim Constanti is joining Milo Candini in the bullpen of the great Candinis. So Lopata comes to the plate with Semenuk at second and Goliat at first. Double play depth for the Red Sox infield. The pitch is hit in the air to right. Under it is Zorilla, and he's going to make the catch in shallow right field. Runners will hold, and now Waitkus against Parnell. The pitch Waitka swings, line drive at DiMaggio, who makes a nice running catch. That's out number 3 in the Phillies' 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th with your score. Red Sox 8, Phillies 4. Heinzelman is done, and Milo Candini of the Great Candinis is coming in. He is a right-hander, a 32-year-old, and he's going to bat in the 9th spot. See what kind of stuff he's got. He has B stuff. He's going to face Parnell, DiMaggio, and Pesky. The pitch from Candini to Parnell is hit hard to center field, and it's going to get past Ashburn. Mel Parnell's going to get a double, and there's nobody out in the Phillies and the Red Sox 8th. DiMaggio up now. Range check, unless he strikes him out on a 1-2. He does not. The range check is for Del Ennis. Del Ennis' range is an 11 in right field. He doesn't get there. It's a base hit. Stopping at third is Parnell. There's Red Sox at the corners for Pesky. Double play depth for the infield. The pitch to Johnny Pesky is ball 4. The bases are dripping with Red Sox. And Ted Williams coming to the plate. Infield back for 2. The pitch for Williams. This isn't good news. This is to right field and deep. Back goes Ennis, and he makes the catch. Tagging is Parnell. He will score. Third sacrifice fly for Williams on the day, and there's one gone in the Red Sox 8th. Here's Vern Stevens. The pitch. Stevens hits it on the ground to Willie Jones. Jones goes to Goliath for 1. The relay to Waitka is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 5-4-3 double play. Turned by the Whiz kids. The Red Sox get a run on 2 hits, and we go to the 9th inning, and they have a 9-4 lead. Parnell's going to try and close it out. Kinder is ready in the Red Sox bullpen. Parnell will face Ashburn, Sisler, and Ennis in inning number 9. Richie is 2 for 4. Parnell kicks and deals, and there's a base hit for Richie Ashburn, and that's going to do it. It's going to be Ellis Kinder coming on to try and finish it. You can put a fork in Mel Parnell. He is done. Kinder in 1950, 48 games, 23 starts, 11 complete games, 207 innings. He was 14-12 with 9 saves. Sisler coming up now. The Phillies need 5 to get back in it. We're in the 9th. Double play depth for the Boston infield. Base hit for Sisler. This goes to right field. Stopping at second is Ashburn. Next up is Ennis. He's 1 for 3. The pitch. We don't know what kind of stuff Kinder has. He has A stuff. And he's batting 9th. Base hit for Ennis. And this is going to be trouble. To left field. Let's see what Ted Williams' arm is like. And that is an average arm. So they're going to score Ashburn. It's 9-5 now. Sisler goes to second. Still nobody out in the 9th inning. And Willie Jones coming up. It's Willie Jones coming to the plate at 1 for 4. You can see here where the problem came in for the 1950 Red Sox closing out the deal because Mel Parnell was by far their best starting pitcher, so they needed every run they could get. And they still might in this game. We have a 9-5 score, nobody out, top of the ninth. Sisler at second, Ennis at first, Jones at the plate, and Ellis Kinder having trouble. 2 consecutive singles upon his entry to the game. All right, so the stretch, the pitch from Kinder to Jones is hit in the air to left. Ted Williams, in his tracks, is going to make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Hamner. Granny is 2 for 4. Semenuk is on deck. Kinder the stretch, the pitch to Hamner. Ground ball, door. Check his arm. If it's weak, the Phillies are alive. If not, he goes to Stevens for 1, and the relay to Goodman is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 4-6-3 and game-ending double play. In the ninth, the Phillies get 1 run on 3 hits and leave 1. And the Red Sox win this ball game by a score of 9-5. The totals go like this for the Red Sox: 9 runs, 13 base hits, and they committed 1 error. The Phillies, 5 runs, 15 hits. Boy, they left a lot of runners. And they committed 1 costly error. Nope, 2 costly errors. Robin Roberts gets the loss, the spring training loss. Oops. And the victory goes to Mel Parnell. No save for Ellis Kinder. All right, this is our first in our spring games for the Phillies. We're going to continue our tour around the American League when we are back with more 1950 Phillies Whiz Kids baseball. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to check out channel membership. Follow the link in the description for this video. Have a great evening. So long, everybody.